Zany, you okay? Oh my gosh. My dog's dying. I don't know what I'll do. Greetings. Whoa. I am Chief Sitting Bull. What is wrong with your pet? I don't know. She just kind of killed over, and now she's just lying there, and she's almost as big as me, and I used to ride her, but I can't anymore, and I don't know what to do. Well, I'll heal her in exchange for some favors. I'll do anything, I swear. Please, just help my dog. Well, it gets a bit cold at night. Oh, really? It's us.
Hello.
We're back. We're back from the National Christian Youth Convention in
Melbourne,
in Victoria.
which was awesome. In fact, if you see,
It's a T-shirt from convention.
we have lots of crazy footage from Melbourne.
Yeah. We're really sorry we couldn't get a video up last week. We honestly, we knew it was going to be hard, and you know how we said last week we're going to film straight after that. Well, we got really tired, and we're just going to be awful if we try and film now. So we thought we'd leave it till the next week and try to do it in Melbourne, but it was just really hard for us to get to a computer.
Yeah, there were no
impossibly
computers,
hard.
and we weren't allowed to leave convention.
Yeah,
because
so we ended up
trouble with people.
We ended up ringing Chris and Jen in the middle of the night, and which was really exciting, by the way.
Yeah, it was.
All I heard was, "Is this Chris?" And someone who we later found out was Jen was like, "Yes." So you guys are sneaky. But that was cool. I was excited watching.
It was very exciting.
Anyway,
there's lots of footage from Melbourne, but we're not going to show you this week because we think it's going to fit another topic better. But there's lots of crazy stuff that'll make for a very funny blog.
Mhm.
So that'll be coming up soon.
and we know that we missed a relationship topic. If we do a Meet My City week topic, because we've already done that as a video for QueerFAQtor, we'll substitute the relationships video in there.
Yeah.
So that's what we'll do. This week is about childhood and potential indicators. This is me. This is a family Christmas card.
Family tradition. We always used to get photos of us as little children and, make fun of traditional Bible verses and things.
But if you observe, I have a beard. And the thing is, though,
Okay, sorry.
I was 2 years old, I found out today, when that photo was taken. And I distinctly remember wanting to be Joseph with a beard.
And that's really interesting.
It is. So, go figure.
So, okay, probably the first thing that would be relevant is what sort of toys we played with. We had some dolls, just a few, but we never played with them. What we did with the dolls was we took the clothes of the dolls off the dolls and put them on our teddies, and our teddies would become super teddies and do adventures. But Ellen's just got some specimens for you
So,
today.
here's some Lego men. Okay, this is one of the latest specimens of Lego. This is a Rock Raider. This is my character. And being the little imaginative children that we were the kids who would run around the playground and pretend that the ground was lava, and we'd get really serious if anyone tried to change our rules. No, you're dead. You can't pretend that you're alive. So it's interesting because I remember as a child, we'd play games with the boys. Like Grace and I liked playing, soccer or footy or whatever the boys were doing. We were doing
high energy games.
Yeah,
because we were pretty fast. We were quite fast young children.
We were active kids.
Yep.
So yeah, if they were playing footy, we'd play that. But I remember, there were times in my life, and this is even through other things we did, like Scouts. We were Scouts for a while.
We love Scouts.
Joey's, then Cubs, then Scouts. I remember always thinking, in those moments where I could feel like being a girl made me different or regarded differently or treated differently, not quite part of one of the gang. I never quite understood why. And Grace and I think, always had this ethic, if we tried hard enough, if we were just as good, there was no reason we should be treated differently.
Yeah. Actually, that's really interesting because there's only a few times in my life where I could say, like twice or 3 times maybe, I thought I had a crush on a guy and then realised that it was actually a guy I was looking up to. In terms of liking females, I think there was a lot of time when you didn't realise you were liking them. You thought you were admiring them, and then later you realised that it might be something more, what Martine said. And I think, there are specific instances I can look back on growing up, even from primary school, where I thought I was admiring someone, but it stuck out in my head so much. That
And then later you look back and you're like, nah, that was a crush.
Another thing was whenever we were playing games, in terms of like the roles we embody playing games, never wanted to be the princesses and stuff.
Slow down a bit.
And I don't know if that was not liking what they represented. Like princesses were kind of like dainty and fragile and had to be
Peach
rescued.
From
you know,
Mario
yeah.
Party or anything. It's ridiculous.
So we were always,
Anyway.
the knights or the pirates or things like that. I'll save you. Because I'm not sure if it was wanting to be in a position of power. To me, those figures were independent and powerful, and especially being twins, growing up really competitively, like being powerful and independent was a desirable thing.
Yeah.
Or was it that we didn't want to be rescued by the male in the games we were playing because we didn't want to be rescued by the male, we weren't attracted to them, So, how did that come into it? Or did we want to rescue the female?
Who knows? These are the questions.
Yeah, it's really interesting. But one of the things I realised thinking about this was the things I actually considered cool growing up. Like
basketball.
We always want to play basketball.
Skateboarding.
Or soccer. We actually bought skateboards when we were younger and we still can't skate. We always wanted to learn saxophone or drums or guitar. I was tossing it between guitar and sax when I started learning. And we always wanted to learn a martial art or learn how to break dance. The last thing I want to mention I thought was actually pretty pivotal. I keep talking a lot in this one. It's because I have like a lot of points in this.
That's alright, we both did.
But yeah, I think this is really important. One of the things that made me really have to own up to the fact that I was gay was actually dreams. And I'm not talking, like sex dreams all the time or anything like that. But I remember a time when, romantic dreams about males, or just having a male character in them that I knew I liked in the dream, shifted to female. And, stayed on female without any male presence for years on end. And then that was something, it didn't matter what I told myself, when I was awake. Subconscious thought got through to me during the night, and I'd have to deal with it and own up to it. Something interesting that I also noticed about dreams was, I still do have dreams where I'm a male character. Often when I'm the male character, it's because I'm some superhero or action figure in the middle of things. And I don't know if that can be traced back to, males being associated with power.
Invincibility.
And that's what I am in the dream. I'm a powerful figure. Or, I don't think me as a person is powerful, or I wouldn't have those abilities in my dream, like superhero abilities. Or if it's actually, I know that if I was gay in my dream, in public, there'd be scrutiny. So when I'm a male and gay, and not gay, when I'm a male and liking females in my dream in public, there's none of that. So I don't understand quite why I get that kind of... But if anyone else gets that, just, I'd be really curious if any dykes get that or anything, or the other way around, if any of you gay guys get that, or... Yeah, that'd be really interesting, so...
Just tell us where you come from with
your
this.
responses.
This is really interesting.
Yeah, this is a fascinating topic.
Anyway.
Nature.
Alright, we're going to finish there, because this is going for a long time. Hopefully it's been interesting. We don't plan to make all these really long. Just some of them, it's really hard not to, especially when there's both of us to talk.
Yeah, we can't decide on what to talk about, so we try and put everything in there.
Kind of think of it as two people in one day, you're twice as lucky or something. I don't know.
And also about the haircut thing, just really quickly. I took everyone's advice in. I haven't had time to get a cut yet, but if you've seen throughout the whole video, I've been because my fringe is actually so long. Too. It's just getting
because I washed mine today. It's everywhere.
It's really gross.
Anyway.
So that's going to be cut really soon. So in the next 2 weeks, probably there should be a significant change, perhaps.
I'm getting mine trimmed tomorrow.
But for now, we will see you next week.
Goodbye.
Wait.
Oh my God, Twinkie! We've been searching all day and we can't even find QueerFAQtor.